What is going on, everybody? Prof Jeff's here, and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play episode. In this episode, I have a very special treat for us, and it's one thing that has been bugging me most about this series, and I'm sure you guys will appreciate it as well. I'm going to have to do some tests in the next couple videos on mic settings, because it has to do with my microphone. I didn't get a new microphone. My microphone's actually a really good microphone. I use a Blue Yeti microphone. But I I've had a lot of issues with clicking in my videos, so I'm clicking my keyboard a bunch right now, and hopefully you guys can't hear it. I got a mount for an arm mount for it, and hopefully now we won't be able to hear my annoying keyboard. I tried to add a noise gate in like one of the second or third episodes to try to get rid of it, and it didn't work, and I was really annoyed, but I also didn't really want to be spending any more money on YouTube or Twitch or anything like that because put a lot of money into it over the years and it hasn't really worked out necessarily, or I haven't really had the time. But now that I have the time to actually do some YouTube, I figured what better thing to invest in than a microphone arm. So hopefully in this video it will be a lot better for you guys. So yeah, so from what I can tell, for the most part, we are in the clear. So it looks like the arm did the trick. I'm super happy about this, and let's get into this video. I'm sure you guys might have noticed this thing I have built here, and it is the theme for this video. So I am going to be constructing us a furnace room. That way we can start smelting some resources. And it's going to have two purposes. Like I said, I don't want... I don't want this to be the most high-tech area in our game. I want to expand outward and then put our more advanced projects out in the world. That way we're not always going to be spending time just in this part. So I'm going to be adding a furnace room. This was my design for our general furnaces. And then I'm going to be adding a section where we have an auto smelter. That way we can mass produce some blocks and stuff. The only issue is I'm having that when I'm following my no redstone rule kind of thing, I'm using hoppers and stuff, but I can't really find a way to lock the hoppers in the hopper chain to have it make make it so they don't fill up. So you have to fill up all the hoppers before it moves on to the next. So it can't be too huge of a setup, but let's hop into it. I'll show you guys where I'm going to be building it, and I'll see you guys there. One more thing I did want to mention before we hop into the video is I haven't been doing any AFKing up at the I haven't been doing any AFKing up at the sky platform, and these are the resources we've got, so that's pretty great. I do again, I do a bit of flying around in the world a decent bit, so I wonder if that contributes to the rates. Like I just love just flying in this game, so I just spend a lot of time just flying around. Uh, but I figure what better spot to continue our theme along this river than build it into the mountainside right about here. But I am gonna have to go sleep. One last thing I forgot to mention, actually, I very much glanced over, actually, two things, is, so while I was waiting for my mic arm to get here, I didn't really want to record the video, because I figured that this would help with the issue we were having, and I didn't want to record it, so I decided to make a bridge here. Can't believe I glanced over this, but yeah, I think it actually looks pretty good. It leads to the potato field. At least the potato field, and yeah, so that's pretty nice. And then I also added these trees in. This is a natural tree, believe it or not. It's actually kind of cool. And then I added this pathway kind of leading over here, so that's pretty cool. I wanted to get your guys' opinion on how you thought about this bridge, how it looks. I didn't really know in myself. I added the mossy cobblestone and there's some vines in to give it a little depth to the build, a little color as well. But I didn't want to start on the next bridge until you guys told me how you like it. I'm gonna add probably a similar looking bridge if you guys do like it. Going over to the next row as well, another cobblestone bridge. But yeah, there was one more thing. I also moved the beacon from here, as noticed probably, into here just to cover a bit more of an area. Unfortunately, it doesn't cover where we're working over here, so I can't get haste 2, which is kind of unfortunate. But I've dug out an area for us to work, so let's get started. Gonna want some crimson wood, some nether brick, furnaces, And let's throw the grindstone down. So we're going to want a bunch of slabs. I'm going to have to figure out volume as well. I don't know how loud it is compared to me kind of thing. So we'll also need to dig in here. Forgot about this. Then we'll do that. Yeah, so right now I'm building some furnace outlets for us just to get us started. They pretty much all are going to look like this. And then I'll mirror the rest off camera, but I wanted to show you guys the process. And then we'll work on the auto smelter in a bit as well. So I didn't actually need to do that. I need to do that. Why does this look? Because I need a slab. Okay, so then we gotta add the furnaces. And then we just gotta add the strip planks here. So that's kind of the idea. I'm gonna have it connect here as well. So we're gonna have probably a pillar like this in the wall, and then continue to go through the wall. And then we're going to mirror it on this side as well. And once we come back together at the end of here, we're going to bring it all into the auto smelter. So I'm going to dig out a bit of that, copy this across the room. Actually, before I do that, I want to go into an idea that I've just had for the floor. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to look. We'll have to see. So my idea for the floor, it's anything too fancy, but I just want to see how it would look. I want to do this. Maybe we'll do a little extra in the corners. And then I just want the regular nether brick on the ground. And maybe we'll have it maybe we'll have it as a path, as almost like a guide. Honestly, I really like how these colors mesh. I don't know if actually it would be better to line it with nether brick. I'll play around with a few options and we'll see what we like the best. I'm having a difficult time deciding which one I like better. Whether I like having the planks with the bricks at the front, or if I like having the bricks with the planks. Honestly, I'm having such a hard time deciding. What I'm gonna go with is probably the bricks, just because I prefer the noise it makes when you run around on them compared to the noise when you run around on the planks, to be honest. So yeah, we're gonna continue building it out of the bricks like this. So we'll have to chop up the floor and this and switch it out, but that shouldn't take us too long, and then we'll get into the main part of the project, which is the auto smelter. It's been a little bit of time again, and I've done some work on the smithing or furnace room. So here it is. I've widened the opening to 4, I guess it's 6 wide now. That way we can have this nice path, and then I've hollowed it out. I've done this side to here, and then I've done this side pretty much fully on this. So that's pretty much the idea on how it looks. Let me guys know if you do enjoy this theme. I'm debating whether I want to put more furnaces on this side. That might be a little excessive. However, having too many furnaces isn't the end of the world. Or if I want some sort of something else here, maybe some chests, some armor stands, some blocks of coal or something, maybe to display. I don't know. We could hollow this out and put like something in the middle, like a pile of coal blocks or something. I don't know. There's lots of stuff we can do. So, but I'm gonna leave this middle just stone for now. Let's get working on the real part, or the real reason we made this room, which is to get ourselves an auto smelter going. So let's do that. The idea for this is relatively simple, but it's going to be a little difficult to accomplish in a more compact area. So we'll probably actually have it start here, and we'll have this kind of we'll nicen this up to kind of open up into here, different than it has in most of the areas, and kind of connect into here. But the idea is we'll have a hopper here, so we'll probably just start a chain. Hoppers like that, then we'll have hoppers like this. We'll connect furnaces to them, which doesn't really matter how the furnaces are connected, but my OCD will want them all be facing the same way. Actually, it does. Never mind. I'm really dumb. We'll have this. Hoppers connected to the back, and then chest, hopper, chain connected like that. So this is the basic idea. So if we put stuff in this chest, I don't really have anything, but let's just say we put some iron in. So it will funnel down, and it will start flowing into this hopper here, getting sucked into here, and start smelting. The moment it gets fully smelted, it will be pulled out from the bottom and sent into our other chest. Now, this is where it gets a little bit more complicated. We're also going to want a spot to add fuel. So to add a fuel one, we'll want this again. And then to another chest. We're going to have two chests. One that we're going to have to drop our materials in, and one that we're going to have to drop our fuel in. Realistically, if you wanted a more complex setup, and I probably will later on into the series, instead of having a chest here, you could actually add a some sort of like auto farm that with a bamboo or something that you can use for fuel and just auto resupply the fuel. But in this case, I don't, like I said, I'm not going to do anything too advanced. So we're just going to have it like this. So the idea is put fuel in the bottom. I guess the fuel won't go in if it's not there, but it will end up in this hopper, and it should go in there anyway. And then it will all be pulled out there. So that's the idea. The only big issue I was talking about before is because we're not using redstone, we can't actually send a signal when this is full to lock the hopper. So when we send items through, it's going to fill up here. So we can't actually make this too big with when it's this low tech. So I'm probably only going to have it 4 or 5 furnaces deep. But that's kind of why I wanted all these other furnaces, because we're going to be using these a lot as well. But this will mainly be for if I'm doing a bunch of work with wood and I want to start getting a ton of charcoal for fuel for the furnaces. Or even these furnaces, we'll just dump in a ton of wood. And if we're dumping in a ton of products, same with nether bricks. If I have a ton of netherrack, we're just dumping it all in. It should all get cycled through for the most part, and it really shouldn't be the end of the world. So I'm going to keep working on this, and I'll be back. So, yeah, I died. I was playing around with the elytra wings again, so this is my first death in a while. Just wanted to recap for you guys, because in case you were wondering what happened, yeah, I was playing with the rockets, and I was trying out one of the class 3 rockets, the flight duration 3 with 3 gunpowder, and yeah, it definitely went wrong very quickly, so I'll show you guys the progress on the machine we've made now, though. Here we are. I'm pretty much gonna put some shroom lights here, and then we'll probably cover this off, something like that. But we'll decorate this wall, make it look a little fancier. But we have our chest in. This is what we put in. This is where we put our fuel, and this is where everything comes out. So yeah, that's pretty cool. We'll also end up doing some sort of, yeah, I got my shovel. Wanted to make sure I got everything, making sure nothing despawned, but doesn't look like it, so that is good. But yeah, this is the idea for it. I actually really like how this room has come along, so hopefully you guys do too. Looks a little weird. Maybe I'll just stick another hopper here, just because why not? Just to keep it looking kind of similar. That way it kind of just looks like the same background. That actually doesn't look horrible either. And then we'll just grab, if we have any more of the nether bricks. Pretty much the reason I haven't been able to finish this is because I don't have any more of the red nether bricks. This is all that I have. I'm waiting to grow more nether wart, because unfortunately before this episode I actually traded most of it to the villagers to keep building up the emerald supply. We're starting to get a pretty large emerald supply built up, but other than that, I think this room looks really good, and I'm happy with the progress we have made for it today. I'm going to go and just pack some stuff up. We'll kind of test this. We'll test out our new smelter system, and then I think we'll call it a day. Actually, sorry, one more thing before we go and test it out I wanted to do before the end of this episode is I did a bit of mining last night and I got some more netherite scraps. So let's get us some more netherite pieces of gear. I am happy about that. So we got 6 more ingots. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to take our pants, get our pants. We want to enchant those. Sorry, upgrade those, I guess is the right word. Want to do that for our shovel. We want to upgrade our shovel. We want to upgrade our hoe to get the achievement. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, let's upgrade that. And then I'll save these 2 other pieces just for the future, in case we ever need it. I actually got really lucky. I found 5 pieces, all pretty much beside each other at one point. Like, it was actually insane. So we're going to head over to the smelter and let's give it a test. So I brought a large shulker block, or a light blue shulker box. I don't know why I called it a large shulker box. So let's throw our fuel in. So that's going to start offloading. Let's check here. Yeah, look, see, we can see it starting to fill up. And then let's go and grab some nether bricks and let's just start dumping them in and see what happens. So I'm obviously going to skip the process of it filling. Try that one more time. So we're offloading and it is starting to funnel into it. So now it's all being cooked up. So like I was saying, the problem with this farm is it won't start using the next furnace until this hopper is completely full, which is a fair big flaw to the system. But at the same time, like, I'm not here for efficiency. I'm here for, making me do less work, and this ultimately will make me be doing less work in the long run, because I can just, start dumping a ton of stuff here, and over time, all these places should fill up. And it should just be constantly going all the time. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. I know we didn't get this place completely finished, but I did my best with what we had, and hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. Probably a little shorter one. The thing is, I started recording this video very late into the day because I was waiting for my mic stand to come, so that definitely delayed it. I did work on the bridge, which is what I ended up doing in the meantime. So we did get a bit of progress done on the base, and I am happy about it. But that's going to do it for this video, everyone. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button. Really supports the channel. And if you are new, make sure to hit that subscribe button. That way you get notified every time we post a video. I know I do sometimes say every time we go live, but you guys should know I used to be a Twitch streamer, so that's kind of just stuck in my head mainly. If I do ever say that, I kind of mean the same thing. But again, I appreciate everybody who's commented on the videos so far, all the support you guys have shown. I really do appreciate it, and it means a lot. So I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a good day.